Algebra 2, set 22, practice. Elvira made a trip on Tuesday, and David made the same trip on Wednesday. Elvira traveled at 14 miles per hour. David traveled at 21 miles per hour, so his time was 3 hours less than Elvira's time. How far did they travel? So this is an equation or a situation where you have the distance of Elvira and the distance of David, and they are both the same. They're both starting at the same place and going to the same place, and so their distance is the same. That means that their rate and their times are the same, so rate times time equals rate times time. Now it's given that the rate of Elvira is 14 and the rate of David is 21. The time of David is the time of Elvira minus 3, and that's all the information we have, and it's all the information we need to solve this. So we'll take the information we have and plug it into the rate and time equation. So 14 times TE equals 21 times TE minus 3. So we get 14 TE equals 21 TE minus 63. When we subtract 21 from both sides, we get negative 7 T sub E equals negative 63. Divide both sides by negative 7, so T sub E equals 9. We can figure out David's time by subtracting 3 from 9 to get 6. So David's time was 6 and Elvira's time was 9, but we are looking for how far did they travel. So we have to go back to their distance equation, go back to the rate times time. We know the rate of Elvira and the rate of Elvira was 14 and her time was 9. And David's rate was 21 and his time was 6. When we multiply 14 times 9, or when we multiply 21 times 6, we get 126. And that is our solution. The distance they traveled was 126 miles. Okay, use proportions to solve for x and y. So we have two similar triangles. With this one, you have to make sure that you're matching up corresponding sides. So we'll start looking at those the sides that share 2 tick marks, and that would be x, which goes with 7. So we know that x goes with 7, and then we can look at y. Y is the one that has 2 tick marks. Well, it has two squiggly lines and then no line at all. So y goes with 9. And then the last one would be 5. If you notice, 5 has 1 line and no lines, so its matching side would be 6. So 5 goes with 6. So in order to solve, we need to get 2 pairs together, and we need to use the 5 over 6 because we need only one unknown. So x over 7 equals 5 over 6, and now we cross multiply. 6x equals 35. Divide both sides by 6, so we find x equals 35 divided by 6. Okay, y over 9 is equal to 5, 6 as well, so now we're going to solve for y. We'll cross multiply and we get 6 times y equals 45, or 9 times 5. Divide both sides by 6, and you get 45 over 6.